can one spouse file bankruptcy, and if so, what are the implications? We kind of talked about in the last question, but at the end of the day, husbands and wives, one spouse can file, and there's reasons for it. And it's really ultimately to protect assets and whatnot, and so I won't go into all the nuances, but the bottom line is it can be done. It's done pretty regularly, but it's done for strategic reasons if needed. All right?
But can they go after the other one? Remove the debt to the other spouse?
Good question. So when you file bankruptcy, what your assets are the community property estate. Community property estate is the stuff that you have while you're married, generally speaking. So if just husband files, it doesn't really matter because it's still the community property estate. Sometimes, let's just say husband has all the credit cards, wife has no credit cards. Well, probably just have husband file because all the debt against the husband goes away, and wife still has a good credit score because she didn't file. That happens pretty regularly. So like wife file on wife when she has no debt, and you can use her credit score to, for a loan.
When they have both on the names of what you file.
Exactly. Yeah, and even sometimes we file when there's joint credit cards. Let's have a couple minutes. I'll go into this. Husband and wife have $100,000 in credit card debt, both on the credit cards. Just husband files. All right. Well, Visa's going to say, okay, wife, you didn't file, and you have the contractual obligation to pay the debt. So we're going to sue you. Wife says, okay, you can do that. And this is the kicker. But Visa can only collect against separate property assets. That's the kicker. All the stuff people own in bankruptcy is community property. So Visa gets a judgment against wife. Wife says, okay, you have a judgment against me. Good luck collecting because we don't have any separate property assets. What that really means is that Visa is not going to go after wife because it's just a bad use of time and money and resources. She gets, well, yeah. Yeah. Incentive to stay married, yeah. No longer a no default state. Yeah, so good question, yeah. And it's funny, I have clients living right now where that's the issue. That's the exact issue. And so wife filed and husband is, so it's a little messy, but I guess marriage is a good thing to work it out.